This is going to be a short video response to Exsotico United. And normally I will agree on Exsotico United's platform on a lot of things. I say almost like 80%. But I'm going to tell you this. This whole idea of decentralizing men for what you call personal growth of the strong, independent woman. And even though she's a biracial, exotico chick, she still got that black woman genetics on being an independent woman going through her veins. So she ain't no different to me than any other Keisha out here, just a light-skinned, ambiguous one. Now, she'll talk about decentralizing men. But Exsotico United, how you gonna do that? See, you talking about climate, economic ladders and shit like that. Those are things that men provide, not women. Women don't provide those avenues of rising social economic ladders. Men do. Men build the infrastructure. Men build the roads you drive on. The men build the car you driving in. Build the tire. Manufacture the tires your vehicle on. Basically, build the parts that's in your car. Made the shit that's in your house. And you want to talk all this bullshit about decentralizing men. How the fuck you gonna do that? Like I said in the previous video, what you gonna do if your electric go out? You gonna call an electrical engineering company. They're gonna come out and do that. They're gonna come out and do all the work. Men gonna come out and do all the work you need to be done. You know what I'm saying? So this whole idea that her movement, what it is plain bullshit. She's just exotico, a biracial exotico chick, which I ain't knocking that because my girl's that biracial. I ain't knocking that. But the whole thing is decentralizing men is a load of crap because you depend on men for everything. You depend on men for everything. So let you get up here and talk that shit about that when you know damn well if you was in a relationship with a man, unless you're an LGBTQ Skittles committee, Taste the Rainbow, shout out to Judge Joe Brown. If you one of those type of people, because that's what you coming off as to me as a kitty licker. And that's what it started to sound like. You a kitty licker. Because other than that, I don't see, even you don't have no whole bunch of army of lesbians or Skittle women out there doing that shit. You don't. So to me, when she up here talking all this shit and you got women following her, those women gonna go back and depend on men to do shit. That means you can't decentralize men. You can't do it because men are the reason why you up here you up on TikTok or YouTube making these videos. Men are the reason why you're doing that. So how you gonna do that, Exsotico United? You sound stupid. Maybe you need to shut the fuck up. Because a lot of stuff now you talking about that shit. Yes, everything you write on, but for us on that, you know damn well you depend on men for every goddamn thing. For the structure you live in, your very house and apartment your ass live in. Men built that shit. Men built all the construction and shit that you see around your house, around your building. Men did that shit. So how you don't see no goddamn army. Much love to my mom and my sister. You don't see no army of women out there building shit. You'll see a few exceptional women out there. You'll see a few exceptional women out there doing shit, but they're exceptions and not the goddamn rule. So why you talking all this centering men for shit? How you gonna not center men for shit when you depend on men for everything? That don't even make sense. I said that's why women, some of y'all women are dumb. Even her, she's retarded when she talk this stuff. She don't sound no different than all the divestment Keisha she talking about. She sounds just like them. When the motherfucker the paint dries on the wall, you gonna still depend on men to do stuff. I don't care what you say, Exsotico United. You gonna, as much as I follow you and I get on, I follow you, you gonna still, y'all women that sit up here talking this feminist rhetoric, you all gonna depend on men to do stuff. So how you gonna do decentralize men when you depend on men? Damn it, I had to sound like Kevin Samuels. You can't make this shit up.